I think that the Leaving Neverland documentary casts a very troubling light on Michael Jackson's life and legacy.
I find it quite incredible that a lot of people say Michael Jackson can't possibly have been a child abuser because I really loved Billie Jean. Well, I really loved Billie Jean and we all loved Thriller, but somebody can make great music and they can be a fantastic artist, but it doesn't mean that they're not capable of child abuse.
Central to the prosecution's case was footage recorded by British television reporter Martin Bashir for an ITV documentary. Sensational admissions by Jackson captured on camera about his sleeping arrangements with a 12-year-old boy, a cancer survivor the singer had cared for.
You watch the Martin Bashir documentary and it's car crash television, it really is.
When people hear that children from other families have come and they've stayed in your house, they've stayed in your bedroom.
Well, very few.
But, you know, some have, and they say, is that really appropriate for a man, a grown man, to be doing that? How do you respond to that?
I feel sorry for them because that's judging someone who wants to really help people. Why can't you share your bed? The most loving thing to do is to share your bed with someone.
You're watching this person holding hands with a 12-year-old boy, and you just think, what the hell is going through your mind?
Michael Jackson was on tour in August 1993 when the Los Angeles Police Department decided, based on the child molestation allegations that they received, to raid his Neverland ranch.
Making the allegations, Jordy Chandler, aged 13.
The original detective in the case told me that he and his partner sat with Jordy Chandler for hours and got minute details about the hotel rooms they stayed in, about things at Neverland, and then they went to check them out. And every single thing that that child said, from the color of the drapes or the fabric of the bedspread, everything was correct. So do I believe Jordy Chandler when he says he was molested repeatedly by Michael Jackson? Yeah, I believe him. It never went to court because Michael Jackson's side paid the Chandler family $23 million. And in exchange, the Chandlers agreed to never, ever speak of what happened.
Now, I think this is the huge, tragic mistake of this whole sorry story. Because here you've got somebody with money and power being able to pay for an accuser's silence. Accusers should not be silenced.
In 2019, a decade after the death of Michael Jackson, new allegations of child sex abuse surfaced.
In a controversial new documentary, Leaving Neverland, two men give graphic and disturbing accounts of the abuse they say they suffered at the hands of the late global star.
When I watched the Leaving Neverland documentary, I think that the overall story that these men give is actually very, very compelling.
Intense sexual abuse. Anything that Michael Jackson wanted to do with me.
Wade Robson claimed that from ages 7 to 14, he was sexually abused by Michael Jackson. Robson testified in Jackson's 2005 trial that nothing improper happened between himself and the singer. Now, he said, that wasn't true.
I couldn't speak the truth any earlier than I did.
James Safechuck also spoke up for Jackson when the singer was accused of child sex crimes. Now, he claimed, he was abused repeatedly by him from ages 10 to 14.
He develops it, but it just feels natural, the way he sort of guides you through it.
They detail some very troubling and vivid and elaborate things that took place between Michael and themselves. They basically accuse him of grooming them when they were children. It's a very tough thing to watch.
The detail was explicit about
What type of abuse and what happened?
Just kind of touching me, putting his hand on my leg, and lots of hugs and kisses on the head.
You know, you're a little kid and you love this person.
The message he's giving us there is that he didn't see it as abuse at the time. He saw it as part of a loving, close relationship. And that's possibly because he didn't fully understand what was going on.
It's very, very difficult for a man, a heterosexual man, in their 30s to come forward and say, I was sexually abused by another male. That is not done lightly. It really isn't. I think it's really important to point out that false claims of sexual abuse are really quite rare.
I think that the Leaving Neverland documentary casts a very troubling light on Michael Jackson's life and legacy.